whole time, even in the store, you talk every time. No, you can't drive.
I don't think she means.
Hunter, but just let me parent her. That's why me and you argued earlier.
I'm just saying she shouldn't be
Hunter,
talking
but you do it every. See her, hush. Hush. Hunter, you do it every time I get on to her. That ain't right.
I'm not raising my voice.
Hunter, because every time I get on to my child, I have this right there that getting on to me. That ain't cool. I'm a parent trying to teach her not to interrupt people, and you're getting on to me. That's not nothing I should get mad about. This is your second time doing that.
Okay.
You do it all the time.
Okay.
Well, stop. How about that? You're making us argue for no reason. I don't want to argue.
You're making us argue.
Did you just cuss me?
What?
I thought I heard you say something.
No. First of all, you're the one making us argue. I'm calm.
Hunter, because you're telling me basically how to raise my child.
You think I'm insulting you?
Hunter, I'm getting on to her, and you keep saying, I don't think she meant to. Hunter, she means to. She's interrupting me every conversation. If she don't mean to, she better realize what she's doing because it's rude. And I don't like it. Hunter, you just shouldn't say something when I get on to her.
Please calm down.
Hunter.
None of us like hearing you yell
Nobody likes
to the top of your lungs. You're a grown-up.
Yell? Hunter.
Yes, you're yelling.
Hunter, when I get on to her,
you were yelling right
shut
now.
up. When I get on to her, you shut up. You're the kid. You're not my husband.
Like you're supposed to shut up.
You're not her dad.
That is immature.
No, you're not her dad.
You're very.
I tell people you do that.
I hope you know you're so immature. You're an immature mom.
Get on to her. Shut up. How about that?
Don't tell your child to shut up. How about that? How about you don't tell your child to shut up? Don't tell your child to shut up, because that's rude. You're immature. You are so broken. Immature. You're very immature for your age.
Shut your freaking mouth.
Narcissism at its finest.
I can't wait till you leave.
At its peak. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to fuel that. She just brung that out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sarah. I know you don't want to hear it from me. You're probably mad at me. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to raise my voice at all, by the way. She started yelling. Sarah. You okay? You want to film her? Huh? You want to film?
It's 11:30 almost. I don't know why you're going so slow.
I was grabbing my stuff. Then I forgot it.
We just got here. I don't see how you could be going slow. We just got here. She's probably taken up for me, and now she's gonna get yelled at. If that's happening, I don't know. You could hear her yelling through the doors. This is all being documented. This is just in every day of my life for 18 years. She does this to me every day. Every day. Every day she does this. Now, I'll go in there and calmly try to explain that she probably wasn't trying to talk over her. And I'm just very curious to see what's going to happen. I know it's going to turn out bad, but... And it feels like I'm out of breath. And this is why my stress is so bad, but... I've dealt with this for 18 years. Was not that supportive of a grandpa, because he takes up for her narcissism. You could hear it in my voice while breathing. but she is immature, and she knows it. But she'll deny she's immature, telling us to shut up. Alright, I'll probably do this once, and then I'm done. I really don't want to do this, but I'm nervous. But I'm doing this to document my life, because just explaining narcissism doesn't do justice, and seeing it in action explains it better. So yeah. Alright, straight face. Ignores it like it never happened. Just straight up ignores it like shit hasn't happened. Gaslighting, manipulation. It's everything. It's awful. I'm shaking, and she pretends like it never happened. Right when we have confrontation again. No silent treatment, just... She completely ignores it. I just heard. Ian tried to send this. I don't think you'll. Well, I don't want to get sick. There's like a tiny bit of a cough, but. You gonna take a sip?
I see her. It's a nice place for you, but I know you're tired.
It's food party. Just a small shot, because I don't want to get used to it. I don't think I'm good. Just, yeah.
They're new, and they were on silver. Anyway, look, this is the best ice cream right here. Oh my God, I don't know if you know about it. Anyway, I just got a few things, strudels and that and all that.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to argue with you earlier.
I know, I just feel like this. I get on to it. I'm just teaching her.
No, I wasn't getting on with you.
And I'm just teaching her. I'm not fussing at her, you know? She does it a lot, and I just don't want her to, you know what I mean? Keep doing it.
I know, it was just unintentional about her.
Yeah, well, I know, but she does it so much, I guess what I'm saying is I'm trying to teach her whether she's doing it and don't know it or not, you know? Because she does it a lot.
But if she doesn't mean to do it, then why should she get yelled at?
She didn't get yelled at. I just don't want her interrupting me when it's rude. I don't want her interrupting you or nobody.
Well, you weren't yelling, but you raised your voice.
I know. I'm just getting on to her. That's it. That's all.
Well, so you're still a pedophile. And I'm not trying to argue. I'm just saying.
Made anybody mad. Like if I'm trying to raise her and I'm trying to teach her not to do that. You know, I'm not hollering. I'm just saying, Sierra, don't interrupt me. That's all I said it. And then I have my son trying to tell me, you know, it was like the second time you're doing that since you've been in the car. But anyway,
if you don't need to do something, I don't think the other person should stress out because that's not
I know,
on them.
but look, I'm raising her. Do you get that? I mean,
No, you don't.
like when she interrupts you, you get mad at her. Nothing. All right, y'all want ice cream and honey, you can get on. Look, honey, Hunter, what?
I just can't believe this is real life.
That you're the son and that you're trying to tell me basically how to raise my child. I don't get that.
No, it's
Like
okay.
I think you think you're her dad. But anyways, I don't want to argue with you. Look,
Right, anyways.
I got that for you because I got the wrong kind last time.
And you could just wash that off, rub that off like it never happened.
Hunter, I don't want to keep arguing with you. That's why I'm letting it go.
That's pretty unhealthy.
So let it go.
Absolutely.
You gonna talk about it for 3 hours?
I don't.
It is unhealthy. That every time I get on to
Do you know what
her,
closure is?
that's why I'm so glad that you're not back there and
I'm
you're
asking,
there.
do you know what closure is?
I don't know, but I hate that you
don't
don't
know?
never think you're in the wrong when
Yeah,
you
of
are.
course you don't know.
Closure?
Yeah, closure is important, so no one stresses out. There's never closure.
Well, because I guess you never understand me. Look, I'm getting on to my child because I don't like her interrupting me.
I think
And
I
that's it,
understand
that's
you.
all.
I don't think it's a healthy understanding.
I'm allowed to get on. I'm her mom, and I don't expect my own son, none of my kids to be right there saying every time I get on to her, it's like the husband
I
says.
just think you should tone it down just a little
But
bit.
it's Hunter, but you can't be my parent. That's what you try to do.
If that's what you think, then so
Hunter,
be it.
Hunter, let me look. I don't cuss. I don't do none of these things. I'm a
I
good
think-
Christian parent, so let me parent how I want to parent, please.
I think you stress us out when
Say
you.
you say I think.
No,
this,
I'm
I
expressing
think
my opinion
But
to
it
you.
don't matter. I'm her mom. You're putting
My
your opinion
opinion doesn't
into,
matter.
Not when I'm raising her, because you're trying to raise her.
I'm saying you're stressing us out.
Not
When you raise your
stress
voice.
me and her out, and she would never tell you that, Hunter. She looked at me crazy a while ago whenever you said that I forgot what word.
It's easy to brainwash a child. That's not an
Nobody's
achievement.
brainwashed. Hunter, please go to your room because you are so.
Brainwashing
I don't
a
know.
child isn't an
Hunter,
achievement.
I hope one day you wake
It's
up.
pitiful.
That's all I know.
It's pitiful is what it is.
Yeah, so go to your room,
She's
please.
a kid.
Go back. Right, she was about to eat ice cream and you started this and now she's back in the bed. You stress her out.
Sorry, don't yell. I was trying to talk to you.
Okay, well don't, because I don't want to. Hold on, Sierra, and I'll get you ice cream.
All I'm trying to say is just tone it down a bit.
When I talk to her, don't be. We're gonna fuss every time. If you're like, like before when you lived back there, I get on to her space and you say, "What did she do?
Because
What did she do? That's how you do. What did she? It ain't your business what she did. I'm her parent. I parent her, not you.
But you act
You
awful.
get that?
You don't see that you're acting awful
See,
to us.
Hunter, go back there and raise somebody else's kids. Be their parent.
It stresses us out.
No, you stress us out. You have no idea.
No, I'm
you
saying-
can call it brainwashing all you want, Hunter, but you don't realize how you are to me.
No, I'm saying.
You are so ugly to
Can
me
you-
all the time.
Can you listen? I'm saying you could probably
Just don't let it last long because she
listen.
is tired.
Listen. You could probably say things in a calmer way and say, "Don't do that" or "Don't do that." Just.
I'm not
all
going to
I'm
do it
saying-
your way. You always tell me to do it like this or do it like that. But Hunter, I'm going to do it my way. I'm her mom.
So you're gonna be loud?
If that's what I want to do.
That's awful.
You know what? You've told me before. Mom, you should tell her if you want her to clean up. You always are trying to be my parent, and that ain't
I
flying.
don't
Not
think
here.
so.
You'll say, Mom, you need to tell her to pick that up. You don't need to say,
What?
pick it up, Robin. That's what you used to say.
Huh?
You said, Mama, quit saying huh, and listen if you really want to know the truth. You used to say
I'm
when
listening.
when she was going to pick up something off the floor, you'd say, Mom, tell her in a nicer way, and she'll do it. Don't. Instead of fussing at her, Mom, you
Because
should
maybe
do,
she wouldn't be
you
so
should do like,
resilient.
please, right. But then it would be a second later, you're cussing and hollering at her in your room. So don't
Because I'm
be.
stressed out.
No, Hunter, this is all the time, and you're stay back there.
I cuss back there because
No, ugly with her. Just listen.
It's my upbringing from you
No,
yelling at me
you
all
got
the
a
time.
good upbringing. Look
It's a
what
terrible
Aaron lives in.
upbringing.
Look what the crap he lives in. He would love for me to
Oh,
be his mom.
oh,
You have a problem
sure.
with me, and until you fix you, it's never going to be good.
I completely disagree with
Okay,
that.
Hunter, she needs to go to bed, and I want to
Get
give
so
her ice
angry when
cream.
someone disagrees with you.
You're not her parent or mine. Don't try to be.
I'm not trying to
you're like,
parent you.
You need to parent her like this. That's you being. You're not going to do that.
I'm not trying to.
Can you go back there, Hunter, please?
Do you
Because
understand-
that's not going to go nowhere.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Just
But then
like,
quit telling me what to do. Quit telling me what to do.
do you think it's
with my own
listen,
child?
listen.
Stop.
Listen, but do you think it's so hurtful for me to just say, "Purdy, please, can you just like?"
No, pretty please, can you don't say nothing at all? Because it's not. I'm the parent. Quit trying to parent
Yeah.
me and her.
So you could just be an asshole in front of us then.
Honey, go back there. Go back there.
Oh, because you get mad when I cuss because you're so Christian.
You're so.
Oh, because you're so perfect, so Christian.
Go back there. You got things going on that I need to
I
pray
will.
about. I mean, and I do pray about.
You were horrendous.
No.
I bet you can't even spell that knowing your IQ.
You're.
And I think you know that's true, huh? Alright, I'll be in my room. Your IQ shows you're an awful person. You're despicable. You should be ashamed of yourself for raising your child like that and me.
Go your butt back there.
Absolutely ashamed. Ashamed.
Look, something's wrong with you. Go to bed.
Ashamed. Ashamed. Absolutely gaslighted. I told her how I felt, but now it's interesting. People they'll ask, they'll just tell me like, hey Hunter, have you tried talking to her? And this is what happens. From my understanding, I'm actually impressed how calm I am right now. Well, not really. I'm just suppressing it. Whatever. It's unhealthy. But people tell me like, try talking to her. And I was talking in a calm voice the whole time, and she thinks it's okay to yell at me and to say all this, and it's not. And it's awful. She is a truly awful person. I don't really know what else to say. But the important thing is all this is documented, obviously. If you think I'm in the wrong, whatever. I'm the one who kept my calm while she yelled and gaslighted me. It's truly awful. But, yeah, hold on, I'm gonna turn on my fan so there's a bit of white noise. Dude, that's a trip. Now she's talking about ice cream, as in if she just forgot that whole... I bring up very valid points. And she's talking about, hey, I don't know if you've ever ate this ice cream before. Who gives a fuck? You just stress this out. I'm gonna throw up. The best option, unfortunately, if you don't want to deal with their IQ being below 0, don't engage with them. Now, I knew it was going to happen damn well when I engaged with her. I knew, trust me. My point is, I knew that this was going to happen, and I knew it'd be perfect to record. You see where I'm getting at? It's awful, is what it is. It's absolutely awful that people exist like this and they treat you like this. But it's also awful that people don't see a problem and yelling at you and treating you bad. Like, I'm not shaking that bad, but, I feel sick in my throat. Yeah, I was born into this very, very narcissistic family. Grandpa, grandma, and mom. And at some point, my grandpa was the only person I turned to. Whatever. Also, I think she knows the same thing I know. To just keep her mouth shut and suffer in silence. So, since that's the case... Sorry, since that's the case, she will continue to suffer, a child, by the way, will continue to suffer. That's such a disgusting thought. I'm sorry, that child, let me stop. That a child has to go through this because I went through it, and this was my upbringing. Yelling every day, gaslighting every day, complaining, gossip, all that shit you don't need to hear. It is all here, man. Every single bit of it. But the women, you call it any criticism, their mind turns into an ape. You use big words that they can't even comprehend or explain. And they'll try to make fun of you for saying big words when they don't even know the definition and can't spell them. Now, you tell me who's and the wrong and who's on the right and who's morally correct. And you could say, oh, it doesn't matter. You could say, oh, it doesn't matter who's morally correct. That's kind of the whole point when it comes to like philosophy and narcissism. With that being said, I'm just in this video here. I don't know how long this video is going to do. I'll probably put this to one of my social medias because this is fucking gold. This is a gold mine. But this is the best I've exposed her. And it took all my courage, and it's taking every fiber of my body not to throw up right now. But when I tell you I have attempted to talk to her hundreds of times, fret not, that number is not a joke. I have tried so many times to talk to her. I've tried so many times to talk to her, and she doesn't listen. This mirror here actually is from a mental breakdown that I broke, so it's not a healthy household, but at the end of the day, apparently I'm the one who needs help, right? I mean, if I'm punching mirrors, then maybe, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end this here. Well, it's like the most fakest shit I could say that my mom would say. God bless and blah, blah, blah. I'm not targeting Christianity. God's been given a bad rap in my life, so I'm kind of 50-50 on him. When so much old people that weren't raised right could just easily pin God on everything and invalidate your emotions and mental state. My grandpa does this especially, because I'll talk about the situation to him, and he'll just say, oh, you need God. Fuck actually going to the source and getting your help. You just need God. I'm done. I'm grossing myself out. This is documented. I probably look stupid right now. I have a bad haircut, that's why I'm wearing a hat, but, yeah, it's all being documented. Yeah, pretty much it. Bye.